What is up, everybody? It is the HHN dog here, the leader of the pack, and I am back with another Halloween Horror Nights video. Yes, I know, just a couple days ago, all of you have got a Halloween Horror Nights video on the horrors of Blumhouse being announced. Well, now I am back, and this video, just by the title of it, is all about the original houses. Because yesterday, August 31st, Universal Orlando announced their 4 original haunted houses for Halloween Horror Nights 27. And as always, I'm going to read the blog, because in the blog it gives out individual descriptions of each house, of each 4 original house. So I'm going to read each house, and then once I read all 4 descriptions of each house, then I'm going to give my thoughts on the 4 original houses. Let's get right into it. Welcome back to the Halloween Horror Nights campfire. In the distance, we hear the call of the Festival of the Deadliest. As opening night closes in, the call grows stronger, drawing us all into its seductive grasp. The chilling celebration of blood and bone is about to begin. It is time to unleash the original houses and the secrets they contain. So gather round the campfire for our final chilling stories. Scarecrow, the Reaping. Since the Great Dust Bowl, an abandoned farmhouse stands in Nebraska. The bountiful fields ravaged by the farmers' plows have spurred anger in the land. Scarecrow guardians have risen from the blood-soaked soil to seek revenge. The harvest that will be reaped this season is you. The Hive. We are huge fans of those little-known 1980s horror films, and we wanted to make you feel as if you're in those movies. The story takes everything that is sexy, beautiful, or cool about vampires and flushes it down the toilet. These Nosferatu are nasty, animalistic, and vicious. It's the type of house that will make you cling to your date all the way to the exit, if you can make it that far. Dead Waters. We have had houses that later became scare zones in the streets of Universal Studios, Florida. This is one of the first times in recent memory that a scare zone has influenced a house. For Halloween Horror Nights 24, we had the Bayou of Blood scare zone. It was so strong in character and story that we had to revisit its story again. We are excited to have you explore the dead waters of the Voodoo Queen and her hellish realm. Trust me, you'll freak out when you seek the half-sunken riverboat and the skeletal remains of her victims close in. The Fallen. It's the ancient battle between good and evil. The Fallen are flying, jumping, and crawling up from the kingdom of darkness and laying waste to all who cross their path of destruction. These creatures are awesome, and yes, I did say flying. This house is a mix between beauty and decay, high screech and deep roar, and delivers more surprises than I can fit in this paragraph. These stories are just the beginning. They only lack one thing: you. Come and be a part of these tales before the firelight dies out and we are plunged into darkness. The Festival of the Deadliest is almost here, and its enticing lights are pulling us to our wondrous doom. Get your tickets now and come be a part of the celebration of blood and bone. You know you want to. Cue the evil laughter. That blog was written by Charles Gray, show director, I believe that's his title, for Halloween Horror Nights. So just by reading each description of the original houses sound amazing. Now, the original houses, again: Scarecrow, the Reaping, the Fallen, the Hive, and Dead Waters. So now it's time to give my thoughts. First off, Scarecrow, the Reaping. Sounds incredible. I love anything to do with scarecrows and Halloween. I love the scarecrow theme of Halloween. It's eerie, it's creepy, and so I cannot wait to see what this farmhouse facade looks like. And just walking through the farmhouse, it's going to be incredible. It's just going to be very eerie and creepy. And I cannot wait to see what those scarecrow scare actors look like. The next house, The Fallen. This one I'm very intrigued by, because this, as I called it yesterday, an original version of Freddy vs. Jason, but you take out Freddy and Jason and you put in Angels and Demons, and you change the title from Freddy vs. Jason to The Fallen. That is what this house sounds like. It is basically an original version of Freddy vs. Jason, but instead of machetes and knife fingers, you have Angels and Demons. It sounds incredible. And from what the picture, and they also released pictures of the original houses, like sneak peek pictures of what the houses will look like. It looks like the facade, if this is the facade, it looks like it'll be a cathedral. It looks like you'll be entering a cathedral, so it kind of makes sense. Angels versus demons, so yes, a cathedral facade. Next house, the Hive. Now, from what other details have been dug up about the Hive, you'll be entering a home by the address of 19 Hemingway Lane, I believe is the official name of the home you'll be entering. This is all about vampires. All about vampires. Vampires are another thing I love about Halloween, so I can't wait to see what these vampires will look like. And it's set in the 1980s. So basically like a 1980s horror film. So can't wait to see what the aesthetics will look like. It'll look like a 1980s horror film. I can't wait to see what all those aesthetics and details look like in person. And now it's time for the best for last. Dead Waters. Just think of Dead Waters as a sequel, if you want to call it that, to Bayou of Blood from 24, which was my favorite scare zone from 24. Bayou of Blood, my number one favorite scare zone from 24. It was incredible, and since then, everyone was hoping for an original Bayou house, because in Orlando, if history serves me correctly, in Orlando, we have never done an original voodoo house before, if memory serves me correctly. We've never had an original voodoo house in Orlando, so Dead Waters is indeed it. I've been wanting to see a voodoo house for a while, and this is it. I mean, all four houses, just by the description of all four houses, they sound incredible. Now, the original house I'm looking forward to is Scarecrow the Reaping. I cannot wait to see what the facade will look like. I can't wait to see what the maze will look like as I'm walking through in person. It's going to look beautiful. I know beautiful is a weird word to use with Halloween, but this maze is going to look beautiful just by the pictures of the house. Again, I can't wait to see what the costumes will look like. Can't wait to see what the scares are like in that house. It's definitely right there in my most anticipated list of mazes this year. So now it's time for me to ask you, in the comment section down below, which original house are you looking forward to? Again, you've got Scarecrow the Reaping, The Fallen, The Hive, and Dead Waters. So you got four original houses. What original house are you looking forward to the most? Make sure to write your answer in the comment section down below, and I will look at what original house, again, you're looking forward to. So that is it for the video. Thank you so much. Again, I apologize if this video was short. Thank you, and I cannot believe we are already here. It feels like yesterday I started out with a speculation video, and then we got our first official announcement, which was American Horror Story, and then now we're all the way right here to the original houses being announced. It is so crazy how time flew by so fast this announcement season, and we're already close to opening night, because opening night is September 15th, so we got 14 nights. 14 nights. It is so crazy how fast time flies from the first announcement all the way to opening night. All the mazes, they sound amazing, and the scare zones sound amazing, and the shows, just everything about Halloween Horror Nights this year sounds incredible. Thank you everyone so much for watching this video. I will put, of course, if you would like to read the blog for yourself, I will put the link to the blog in the description bar down below, so you can click on it, read the blog yourself, and then give your own thoughts. And then I'll put all my social media, so you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and if you want to, add me on Snapchat. I'll put all my social media in the description bar down below as well. Thank you everyone so much. Thank you. Thank you. I cannot thank you all enough for supporting the channel, and thank you to all. And for those of you, and for all of you who support the channel, you get these videos. Thank you everyone so much. Again, thank you. And until the next Halloween Horror Nights video, everybody, I will see you all in the doghouse.